My name is Heather Brimson, and for my trip I decided to go to Venus. The planet Venus is very interesting as it actually rotates in the opposite direction of the rest of the planets in our solar system. This is called retrograde rotation. The planet also rotates and orbits very, very slowly. It takes an entire 243 Earth days to rotate, and takes 225 Earth days to orbit the Sun. This means that a day on Venus is actually slightly longer than a year on Venus. Venus is an extremely dry planet with no water on its surface due to its extremely high temperatures of 400 degrees Celsius or more. Its atmosphere is so dense that it creates a greenhouse effect much more severe than that on Earth, which is what causes the planet to reach such high temperatures, higher than temperatures on Mercury, which is closer to the Sun. Venus has something called crowns, or corona, which are ring-like structures that are speculated to form when hot materials beneath the crust rise up, which causes the planet's surface to warp. Venus is often called Earth's twin, as they are very similar in size, they both have a magnetic field, and they both have very few craters, which indicates that the surfaces are still fairly young. However, they could not be more different. The magnetic field on Venus is much weaker than that on Earth. Venus may actually be the most uninhabitable planet in our solar system, and considering how many planets are much further away from the Sun, that's saying a lot. One challenge I would encounter would be the heat. The greenhouse effect on Venus is the cause for this. The only possible solutions to this could be heat shields, which is a technology that already exists. However, the ones that exist now are small plates. For this to work, they would need to cover the entire ship. Two other possible solutions could be to use improved titanium alloy or carbon-carbon materials on the ship. Even with these, I don't think I could guarantee I would survive. Another challenge would be the pressure on Venus, which is similar to diving 3,000 feet beneath the ocean on Earth. The air on Venus is about 90 times heavier than that on Earth. Some possible solutions to this could be to use the technology used in submarines. In order for a submarine to sink, there must be negative buoyancy. In other words, the submarine must be denser than the water around it, although in this case, the air around it. Something that the astronauts could use are the cylinders used by scuba divers. However, the furthest a scuba diver has ever gone is 1,042 feet, which is not quite as far as Venus would feel. A final challenge I would encounter would be the winds at the top layers of the clouds of Venus, which are hurricane-strength winds. There's not much that can be done about that, but if you can get past the top layer, the winds die down significantly. The most I can really suggest to slightly fix this problem would be very, very strong rockets. I initially chose Venus because of the saying, men are from Mars, women are from Venus. And after looking into it and learning just how impossible it would be to go there, I saw it as a bit of a challenge and I decided to go with it. So that's the end of my impossible trip to Venus.